FightHype.com, Sean Zattel here with the former super middleweight champion of the world, undefeated, 44-0. My man Gilberto Ramirez taking on Dmitry Bivol November 5th, live on DAZN for the WBA light heavyweight championship of the world. Gilberto, let's get right to it, man. Do you feel like you've been a different fighter at 175 than 168? At 168, you were more of a boxer, a mover, and it looks like at 175 you're more aggressive and going after guys and getting to the body. Is that true? You feel like?
Yeah, it is true, and after my body feels strong, and I feel really good in 175 pounds, and everybody is been watching my fight, and they've been watching what I'm doing in the ring, and I feel glad. I feel glad for that, and I think this is my body weight.
For you to win this fight, do you have to make it more of a fight instead of a boxing match? You know what I mean?
But again,
For you to win this fight, Gilberto, do you have to make this more of an exciting fight than it is a technical boxing match? Does a technical boxing match favor Bivol, and does an exciting fight favor you and your style?
well, I think I had to make an exciting fight going forward all the time, and throw a lot of punches, and it will be an exciting fight. And I think people from Abu Dhabi, not only for Abu Dhabi, for all over the world, they can watch the fight, and it will be an exciting fight. And I want to get the belt.
How do you feel about the fight being in Abu Dhabi? Because I know some people felt like it should be in America, in Los Angeles, in California.
Yeah, they should be, but I don't know what they're doing in Abu Dhabi, but that's fine. Anything and anything anywhere, I'm ready for take the belt, even if because me in the ring it's only just Dimitri and me. That's why I feel comfortable anywhere.
And you got to go where the money's at, right?
Yep, had to make sense for everyone too.
Now I know you're a big guy in this fight. You're just a big, almost 6'3". Do you have problems, getting big with weight in between fights? Because you did look like a big guy at the press conference a month or two ago when you first took pictures with Bivol.
Yeah, no, I don't feel any issue, and I feel comfortable in this way. Like I say, this is my right weight, 175 pounds, and I will take this division.
Do you think your size is going to be a lot for him to deal with because Canelo was so much smaller than you?
Yeah, he had to deal with my distance and my reach, and with myself, my intelligence, and it will be a hard time for him.
Are body shots going to be the key? Are we going to see you like Julio Cesar Chavez back in the day, get him on the ropes, and kill that body?
Yeah, of course. Want to watch a total different Zurdo Ramirez, and try to rip it every single round, and it will be a exciting and explosive fight. Don't miss it. Don't miss it.
Is this the best fighter you think you're going to ever have faced in the pros?
Not really. I've been in the ring with so many good fighters, and I think this is really important for me because it's a title fight, but I've been with a really good fighters too.
What do you think of his defense? They track CompuBox stats, and apparently only 13% of punches land on him. He's got the lowest number of punches landed on him in the division.
I mean, he has a good style. He has good forward, and he has a good defense too. But now it's time to prove everything with a different guy and a good fighter.
And you think he might not like the pressure?
No, I don't think he will like it.
I mean, because even Canelo, before he got tired, he had success with the pressure. Did you see things in the first 6 rounds that you could take from what Canelo did?
Yeah, he did really well in the first 6 rounds, and obviously before he did better because try to take the distance all the time. But like I say, it will be totally different with me, with Zurdo Ramirez.
There's the size and your southpaw. What did you think of Canelo Golovkin over the weekend?
Well, I think Canelo, he did well. He did everything that he could in the ring, but I don't think Triple G he deserved to fight again with Canelo because he did enough. He didn't enough, and it was kind of sad for all the fans because they was expecting a fight like the first two fight. They was expecting kind of like that fight, but he didn't do anything.
Is Canelo slowing down a little bit?
Well, for me, he did well. He did well. He pressure all the time, tried to win every single round, and and that's it. Like in Triple G, he didn't do enough. He just tried to survive the whole fight.
What did you make of Canelo's recent comments about he wouldn't want to fight you if you beat Bivol? He doesn't want to fight another Mexican. What do you think of that, Gilberto?
Well, I think the best has to fight the best, and me after I beat people, I wanna fight everyone. I don't care if he's Chinese, he's Mexican. I mean, we're fighter, and that's what we do. Fight with anyone.
And two Mexican fighters always give boxing such great fights, right? Like De La Hoya Vargas and Morales Ferreira.
Yeah, but all the time it's a war. It's a exciting show for all the fans, and that's why they ask so many fights. Two Mexican in the ring.
You know, I know you sparred a lot with David Benavidez. Did you ever spar with Canelo?
Yeah, many time in Guadalajara, and I used to be in a middleweight in that time, and it was a great experience for me.
You weren't even 168. You were just 160.
I was I was I was middleweight, then super middleweight, and light heavyweight.
Who from sparring both of them? Who do you think would win that fight if they fight at 168?
But for me, it's 50-50, 50-50, and both of they're good, and I like the style of both of them. But I think it's a interesting fight.
And you would still want to fight Benavidez too, right? If
Yeah,
that fight happens.
yeah, of course. If he move up, eventually that fight will happen, and people want to see that fight too. And we have to give the fans what they want.
Who for you do you think would be a more difficult style to prepare for, Benavidez or Canelo, if you were preparing for them?
I think both are good. Both are good, but total different style, and I think it's a good match for everyone. For
Who
all of
had
us.
more speed
I think Benavidez has more speed.
and one punch power?
Yeah,
Who had more one punch power?
I think Benavidez he's bigger than Canelo.
Like, and back to just to Bivol for a second. I know you already said you're going to bring the pressure and go to the body, but you know sometimes like Chavez, he would have to take a punch to land a punch. And do you feel like that's something you're going to have to do to win this fight many times or
Yeah,
not necessarily?
you have to risk something.
Hmm.
You have to risk something, and you have to do anything you can, anything you want, and anything you can in the ring in the fight, and it doesn't matter. You if you have to take punch, you have to, right?
And what would it mean for you, Gilberto, if you could win this fight and become champion at light heavyweight after you had your falling out with Top Rank and you were supposed to fight Golovkin, but that fight never happened for you. Now you get the chance, the big fight. What would it mean for you, to get this done?
I will win for sure, and it will be everything for me, all the goals that I've been achieved, because I want to achieve many goals, but this is one of those, and it will be a honor for me to represent Mexico and all Latino.
Yeah, and isn't this a big opportunity to become a star in Mexico because you can avenge Canelo, for Mexico.
Yeah, of course, I will revenge the whole Mexican people.
And then lastly, better BF for undisputed.
Of course, that's the fight that people want to see.
Thank you, Zurdo. I'm happy that you finally got the opportunity you deserve, and good luck to you in November. Can't wait for the fight. Anything else you want to say?
Muchas gracias a toda la gente por el apoyo. No se pierdan la pelea, noviembre 5 en Abu Dhabi. Thank you everyone for your support.
Gracias, Zurdo. Buena suerte.
Gracias.